这是供初学者听力使用的英语音频。
Este es un audio en inglés para escuchar a nivel principiante.
This is an English audio for beginner level listening.
Lena and I practiced magic every day after school. We started by making a small light in our hands and moved on to controlling wind and water. As Lena got better control over her feelings, she also got better at using her powers. One day, while practicing in the school's backyard, dark clouds covered the sky. Suddenly, there was a loud thunder, and strong winds began to blow, shaking the trees and grass. Lena, surprised by the strange weather, stopped practicing and looked up at the sky. We felt something was wrong and quickly went back to the classroom. The next day, the whole school was talking about strange things happening. Windows opened by themselves, and classroom items floated in the air. Everyone was scared. Lena and I decided to find out if these events were related to her magic. In the old school library, we found an old book. It was about a powerful sorcerer who was sealed away centuries ago. The book said that the sorcerer was trying to come back to life. Shocked, we started planning how to stop it. Lena needed to control her emotions to use her full power. We kept practicing, and Lena became very strong and in control of her powers. The day of the final battle came. At the center of the dark clouds above the school, Lena faced the sorcerer. She looked determined and confident. The sorcerer used dark magic, but Lena fought back with her light magic. Her light shone brightly, pushing away the darkness. After a tough battle, Lena sealed the sorcerer away again and peace returned to the school. Everyone thanked Lena and admired her bravery. She was no longer alone, her friends smiled warmly at her. Quiet days returned to our classroom. From my seat next to hers, I watched Lena smile gently, and I felt relieved.
这是供中级学习者听力使用的英语音频。
Este es un audio en inglés para escuchar a nivel intermedio.
This is an English audio for intermediate level listening.
Lena and I practiced magic together every day after school. We started with something small, like lighting up a tiny glow in our hands, and gradually moved on to controlling wind and water at will. As Lena's emotions became more stable, she started to gain control over her powers. One day, while we were practicing in the school's backyard, dark clouds began to cover the sky. Suddenly, a loud clap of thunder echoed, and strong winds started to blow violently, shaking the trees and grass. Lena, startled by the unusual weather, stopped her practice and looked up at the sky. Feeling something was happening, we quickly returned to the classroom. The next day, the entire school was buzzing with excitement and fear. Reports of strange occurrences started pouring in, and the students were engulfed in anxiety. Windows opened on their own, classroom equipment floated in midair, bizarre phenomena that defied explanation were happening one after another. Lena and I decided to investigate to confirm whether these events were unrelated to her magic. While searching for information in the old school library, we stumbled upon a worn-out book. It was a record of a powerful sorcerer who had been sealed away centuries ago. As we turned the pages, we read that this sorcerer was attempting to revive. Shocked by the revelation, we immediately began preparing a countermeasure. In order for Lena to fully unleash her power, she needed to gain complete control over her emotions. We continued our rigorous training, refining Lena's magical abilities. Eventually, she mastered her powers, becoming strong enough not to be swayed by emotional turbulence. The day of the final battle arrived. At the heart of the dark clouds surrounding the school, Lena stood face to face with the sorcerer who was trying to come back to life. Determination and confidence gleamed in her eyes. As the sorcerer unleashed dark magic, Lena countered with her magic of light. Her light shone like the sun, gradually dispelling the darkness. After a fierce battle, Lena successfully sealed the sorcerer away, restoring peace to the school. Her growth and hard work paid off, and her classmates were grateful and admired for her courageous deeds. Lena was no longer alone. Around her were the warm smiles of her friends. Thus, the quiet days returned to our classroom once again. From the seat next to hers, I watched Lena's gentle smile, and I, too, breathed a sigh of relief.